Hello there. My name is Patty Kachel, and I'm a storyteller. I recently received an email from one of my good friends. It simply said, "My nose is red, my fingers are blue, I'm tired of winter, how about you?" As the days grow longer and the darkness of winter fades a little more with each passing week, I'm excited to know that spring is coming. Even my old bones seem to snap, crackle, and pop as I, along with the good earth, begin to thaw out. Here and there amongst the patches of melting snow, little wild violas are starting to pop up in my backyard, sending a message of cheer to my winter-weary heart. These little budding blooms are the harbingers of spring. And every year, upon seeing that first little red robin that comes bobbing along in my backyard, I do a little happy dance out on my patio, celebrating that we've made it through another long Minnesota winter. Although I enjoy flowers very much, I have no talent whatsoever for growing things. Plants and flowers just do not want to grow very well for me. In the busyness of my days, I forget about the very basic needs of plants. All you really need is some fertile soil and some water and some sunlight. But with all my comings and goings, any plants that find their way inside my home can plan for a short life expectancy. They'll eventually suffer and die from my neglect. I've tried to grow many different kinds of houseplants, but they don't seem to want to bloom where they're planted at my place. I once brought a praying mantis, but it was rebellious and it would not pray. Then I brought home an English ivy, but my ivy would not twine. Then I purchased a wandering Jew plant, and knowing that I was a Gentile, it refused to wander anywhere at all. A very well-intentioned friend of mine once gave me a philodendron plant, because they're supposed to be extremely hardy and can thrive just about anywhere. Well, somehow I managed to make it commit suicide. That's why I'm so grateful that someone came up with the splendid idea of artificial flowers. Using my Hobby Lobby coupons, I have an abundance of bouquets like these, bringing color and beauty into all the rooms of my cozy condo. No messy dirt, water, or sunlight are required. You know, Jesus appreciated flowers too. In Matthew's Gospel, chapter 6, he said, "Consider the lilies of the field and how they grow. They do not toil, nor do they spin. Yet I say to you that even King Solomon in all of his splendor did not clothe himself like one of these." Isn't it wonderful that God planned the earth to blossom with tulips and fragrant lilies just in time to make that grand splash of color for our Easter celebrations? Even though I do not have any green thumbs, I really do appreciate gardens and those who take time to tend them. Many a garden has left its memory with me, and nearly all were to my liking. Here's a story about one of my favorite gardens.